are you going into the Celebrity Big Brother house?
Am I?
No, the question was, are you?
Am I?
Yeah, there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Chesney Hawkes.
Yeah.
Morning.
Good morning, sir.
You're wearing 2 jackets.
I had 3 on a minute ago because I just took a bike from another establishment.
You're on a bike?
I was, yeah.
A taxi bike or a push bike?
No, an actual motorbike, like a moped with 2, just so I could get here in time.
Oh, God bless you. Look at you. How are you?
I'm doing good, mate. Yeah, I'm all over the place right now. I'm heading up to Leeds, part of my tour in a minute.
Yeah, you're playing Leeds tonight.
Yeah.
Nice. How's the tour going?
It's going very well.
Oh, good.
I'm humbled by how many people are coming to see me after all these years. It's amazing.
Great.
It's a great night. I went to see you in London, last year, whenever it was?
You introduced me, mate.
Well, I did. I got the crowd going.
You did. You
out the door.
Did you whoop them up?
I whooped them up into a frenzy. Now, do you have any guests on this tour? I don't want to give anything away, or...
It's just us and
Just you,
whatever
the band.
support. I went for local supports.
Oh.
Which I thought was quite nice, build up new young bands coming up locally. So, yeah, it's been great.
Now, I went to see you in London last summer, whenever it was, something like that.
Yeah, it was, something like that, yeah.
Chesney goes, would you introduce me on stage? I went, I'd love to, man. So off we went. I think, was it in Islington, at the Academy in Islington, maybe?
Yes, yeah.
And he had a special guest on. Came along that night. A man by the name of Nick Kershaw.
Oh, yes.
Friends of both of us.
Chesney did a really lovely thing back in the day. Nick Kershaw was struggling at this point, and so Chesney said, "Look, I'll sing one of your songs if it helps you out,
nice
Nick."
like that.
Yeah,
because Nick Kershaw wrote "The One and Only."
He did indeed. Yeah, that's kind of one of the only reasons I did that song is because I was going to get to meet Nick Kershaw.
I love Nick Kershaw.
Good way of doing it.
Who doesn't love him?
First gig I ever went to in Leeds.
Is it really?
On the Riddle tour, yeah. Me and my dad went. I'm waiting on my dad's shoulders.
I always say there's 2 types of people in this world. There's Nick Kershaw fans and people that should be Nick Kershaw fans.
That's right.
You're quite right.
But you also had another guest when you played.
Yes.
And I've not actually spoken to you about this. You had Saffron from Republica come out.
I did.
And I'm like, oh, wicked. She's great. She's got a great voice. And you kind of said why she was there.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was with my mate Jamie, and me and Jamie looked at each other and went, what?
It's quite a good little fact, isn't it?
Because I'd never heard it before.
Yeah, I know. It's a kind of like one of those unknown things.
And Dominic and Pippa and Captain are now going, what? What
is a great secret?
What is the thing?
Well, so when we did the video for The One and Only, we needed a leading girl to play my love interest. And this young girl was picked as my love interest before Republica, before anything like that. And the other girl, by the way...
You had 2 women on the bounce?
I did, yeah. In the One and Only video.
Nothing changes, eh?
Yeah, they weren't the One and Only. Was the other girl who played her friend is Lucy Alexander from Homes Under the Hammer.
Wow.
Another great little fact.
That is awesome pop trivia.
That's lovely. Yeah, so Saffron was his love interest in the I Am the One and Only.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so Safi and I have stayed friends ever since. Of course, she went off and conquered the world with Republica.
So did you stay friends?
Yeah, I mean, we kind of didn't talk for a long time, but, we were always thereabouts, and now we're really good mates. She's brilliant.
So when Republica made it big, I can't remember, it was Ready to Go, I guess was the first, or Drop Dead Gorgeous, can't remember. Were you like, oh my God, look at this, this is amazing.
Absolutely, completely, because I actually, she came in, I was recording in Abbey Road at the time, back early days. I know, get him. And I took Safi into the recording studio and recorded one of my songs years ago. It was one of the first times she'd ever been in a recording studio.
Isn't that great?
Amazing.
Yeah.
And everyone's
so
still
if it wasn't
going.
for me.
Yep, she'd be nothing.
This is Under the Hammer thing's amazing. Sorry,
that's good.
This is Chesney Hawkes' new album and on vinyl.
Love it.
Yes,
love it.
I've got it. It's also on cassette and CD.
No, it's not.
It is.
So cool.
Yeah. I would have brought it along, but it wouldn't fit in the bike.
How many? How many people are buying cassettes?
Well, you'd be surprised, Chris.
I probably would be.
Yeah, they are actually buying it. I mean, I think maybe it's just to have as a thing rather than playing it.
There's been a surge, isn't there? The last sort of 18 months.
Vinyl's gone through the roof.
Is this for me, or do you need this for every interview that you're doing at the moment?
That is absolutely for you, because I love you, Chris.
I'll put that on today. Living Arrows is the name of... Is it out today or tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
It is tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, good. That's
you can order it today and it will come tomorrow. How about that?
Magical.
Easy as that.
Would you like every listener to order the album?
I would, if they wouldn't mind. ChesneyHawks.com, or Amazon.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. Now you've said it.
Well, if Chris says that,
people
then they
do.
Exactly
right.
right.
Do these things.
There it is, look. There is. If you're watching now on Global Player, there's Chesney's new album.
It's a nice album.
You're looking very well.
Oh, thank you very much, darling. You look pretty well yourself.
Chesney's the only person in the industry at the moment who's not on the pen. He doesn't need to because he's in such good shape.
Exactly.
And what are you now, 30?
Something like that. Yeah. Yeah.
So you lived in LA because that's when I met you. You lived in LA for quite a good few years.
You came to a gig in LA, didn't you?
I did.
With acoustic
with Ross King.
With Ross King is just the best. Another celebrity friend of ours.
And that's when I first met you. And so you moved out there when?
2012. So we were there for 12 years.
Wow.
And I literally got back last summer. Yeah.
And why did you move back? Because your wife is American.
She is. She's from Indiana.
Right.
We moved back because, my parents are getting older. I wanted to be near them. Also, I wanted to put this record out and I wanted to be here because I knew if I'm going to put all my heart and soul into promotion and gigs and everything else, I'm never going to see my family if I'm doing that over here. So I thought mountain to Mohammed, And
do you still love the one and only?
Yes, now I do. I've had my ups and downs over the years. I think we've talked about that in the past, right? But these days, I realise that it's like people have connections with music, don't they? And that song, people seem to love it. So and whenever I play it now, I can kind of feel the energy, change, and so you can't help but love that.
I talk to a lot of musicians and songwriters about stuff, and I used to kind of think, well, look, it's a massive hit. Everyone loves it. Get over it. Sing it. Give them what they want.
Yeah.
And then I started to talk to people, artists like yourself and whatnot, and they're still recording. They're still playing live. They're still writing songs. And you want to always progress and move forward. And I'm like, oh, yeah, you don't want to live in the past. You don't just want to be like, I just want to do this song forever. I don't need to record anything else. Don't need to write anymore. Because you're an artist. That's what you do. You're creative. I understand it. And then I kind of ended up thinking, it's not your song anymore.
No, I have nothing to do with those connections.
Yeah.
I get, as you can imagine, hundreds and hundreds of messages about the one and only over the years of people where it was like the first song at their wedding, or it was like it was playing in a club when I met my wife, or it was even I played at my brother's funeral or something like that. And so those emotional connections are really nothing to do with the artist. It's what they have in their heads,
Well, the album is out tomorrow. You can pre-order it now, and then you'll be able to stream it tomorrow. But I would say buy it. Why not buy it? He's a lovely lad, is our Chess.
Yeah. Do it because Chris said.
Living Arrows.
Yeah, it's called Living Arrows. Where's that photo taken?
That was taken in Cardiff at a hotel because my life is so bloody busy that I...
Is that a hotel corridor?
It is, yeah.
Where are the rooms?
Well, they were probably kind of smudged out or photoshopped out or something. It looks like the tunnel to to the end of days.
That's not a travel lodge, is it? I don't think.
No. It was called Celtic Manor.
Oh, I've been there. It's nice.
Yeah, I was doing a corporate gig there, and I was like, I had a little bit of time off, so I had a friend photographer come over, and let's do a little sesh.
Love that.
Lovely golf course at Celtic Manor. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Chesney Hawks is here. You know what he has done?
What is he, Chris?
He's on tour.
Oh, that's it.
Thank God for that. I was ready for it.
He's massively on tour.
Got a bit of the... So the new album is Living Arrows, which is out this week. It's out tomorrow. Is the album co-written with Nick?
There's 3 songs with Nick.
Oh.
Yeah, there's always a bit of Kershaw in my music.
You can't get away from it. You don't owe him anymore.
No, I know, but he's too good.
He is good.
I can't not do it. You know, he's been my longest running musical mentor, and I love him so much. He's you know, more than anything, he's a beautiful human being.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm just grateful for him in my life.
He knows how to write a tune.
He does.
Oh, yeah.
He does, and he knows how to play guitar as well.
He does as well. So we got a little bit of the video here. This is from the track "Get a Hold of Yourself," which is from.
Have you seen this yet, Chris?
No.
Well, I deliberately haven't watched it.
No.
And you're going to watch it first time
Why
live
is it not
here.
on the screen? Well, yeah. Why is it not on the screen?
Over there.
Oh, I can see it in the corner. Oh, there
Here we go.
Look.
Here we go.
There he is. Oh, he's got his shirt off there.
You haven't got any clothes on.
Oh, topless.
Oh.
What? Oh, hold on. Oh, no. Oh, you're not dancing with no clothes on, are you?
I am. Chris.
Oh,
It's a
oh, there's the shot. Oh,
blimey.
oh, he's got no on. He's going, you're jumping up and down in the bed. Oh, that was a hell of an edit, wasn't it?
flapping about in the wind. You should see
There's
the outtakes.
a lot of trust in that cameraman. Good Lord.
Is that your house?
Yes, that is my house. Yes.
Where is that?
It's actually Arley Hall, but up in.
Oh, no,
near
that's-
Oh, I just saw your bum. I just saw your bum.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry, Bob.
I really apologise.
Oh,
I
my
saw
God.
Chesney and Hawks all in one frame there.
And
That was amazing.
Now, whose idea is this to you be naked in the
Mine.
video?
I can't blame it on anyone else.
What's wrong with you? Why does Mrs. Hoggs not go, and that's not happening? Why doesn't...
Oh, look, there's a strategically placed
She-
electric guitar.
She was very supportive of this. Yeah.
That was good.
I don't know if the word supportive is the right word when you've got no clothes on.
You mean I need support?
Do the people who rented the house out for you to shoot that video know that you'd be running around that very, very expensive
Oh, they were
stately
very
home
excited, actually.
naked?
Yeah. there's-
Well, thank God you're not excited.
there was a few.
Oh, thank God you had a hat on that day.
That's well choreographed.
Isn't it? Your bottom is everywhere, Chesney. I've never said that to you before.
I like this tune.
Yes,
Good,
yes.
isn't it?
Great. Look at you.
Having fun in my 50s.
Stop it, you're not in your 50s.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
You're not in your
53,
50s. No,
dancing
stop.
around with the dad bod.
How is your dad?
My dad, he's all right. He's still going.
What age is
He's
he now?
defying science, actually. You know, he's now he'd be 80 this year.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, he's not a well man. He's had cancer for 13 years now.
Oh, wow.
And he's been through all the brutal treatments, and
mate.
it's been horrible. But he is made of stronger stuff than most, and he's still here.
I will send him our love.
Yeah,
Chesney's dad is Chip, who was, amongst other things, part of the Tremolos.
Yeah,
Huge band back
Yeah.
in the 60s. Did he write any of those songs?
he did. Yeah,
So,
yeah,
got coined up.
he got coined up in the 60s, and then
Right.
probably spent it all. And
Yeah.
What would be his biggest song that he would have had would he have had a co-write and Silence
he
is
wrote
Golden? Or?
No, Silence is Golden was Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons.
Okay.
It was a B-side to Ragdoll.
I never knew that.
Yeah. See, I'm full of little tidbits of information today, aren't I?
Well, as your dad, you should know these
I should know
things.
that. You're right. I should know that. But no, he wrote "Me and My Life," which is I think my favourite Tremolo song.
Nice.
And "My Little Lady." Yeah, he's a good songwriter, the old man.
Yeah. Have you written a song? What get him and you and Nick in the studio together?
Well, we have been in studio together over the years,
Yeah.
but it's been a while since the old man's had a guitar in his lap.
As I said, Chesney's currently on tour. He's going on tour. Well, he's on tour, and he's going to play Leeds tonight at Old Woollen, which is in Farsley.
Nice.
Which is a cracking venue. I've never been to it, but it's a great-looking venue. Then Grimsby on Friday night, and then Saturday, Southport, then Cardiff, and then Southampton. And go to Chesney Hawks' website, chesneyhawks.com, where you can pre-order the album as well.
Yeah.
And if you can get signed copies.
Yes, I forgot to mention that. My manager was like, "Don't forget to say you got signed copies." So I went up to the factory and signed 1,000 copies of the vinyl and CDs and stuff. So yeah, go to Amazon for the
1,000
That's
copies.
such a good idea.
You're confident. Chesneyhawks.com or Amazon, you can pre-order the album and get a signed copy of Chesney's new album, which is called Living Arrows. Now, what else do I want to talk to you about? This is great timing, maybe bad timing for you. There's rumours around about you today.
Are there?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you do.
All good stuff.
I have no idea what.
Remember, I can smell a lie like a fart in a car, so I'm going to read you. I'm going to look at you as I ask you. I can see you. I can see your eyes.
I'm going to hide behind this microphone.
There are rumours floating around about you today. Look at him taking a sip of his drink, trying to hide his face. You know where I'm going with this, right?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Good start.
It's about you
That's good.
potentially being on a reality TV show.
Really?
Yeah.
Where did you get that from?
From a British tabloid newspaper that has announced.
Believe everything you read in the tabloids.
Absolutely, no, I don't. I'm just trying to read
bottoms.
you. And knowing how these reality TV shows deliberately leak things to the press, I speak from experience there. It is celebrity naked dancing around a stately home.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Oh, yeah.
The rumour is you are going to be part of Celebrity Big Brother.
Are you doing it?
Celebrity Big Brother?
Yeah.
Not this year.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
You heard it here first.
You looked
Maybe
away.
next year from Mr. Moyles.
Listen,
Chris is lying.
listen. If the money's right, I'll do that celebrity dancing naked in a house show.
I would do that one with you, mate.
What is your official line on Are You Going Into the Celebrity Big Brother house?
Am I?
No, the question was, are you?
Am I?
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
I can't confirm nor deny.
I think we all know that's definitely
Well, we just have to
yes.
wait and see, won't we?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Time will tell.
Are you aware of any of the other rumoured contestants going into the house?
I haven't seen anything, Chris.
All right, well, I'll tell you anyway. Even though you're not going in, I'll tell you anyway. If you were to be going into the house... Hypothetically, one of the people that you may or may not be living with is Mickey Rourke.
Whoa.
Really now?
Now, obviously, you're not going in. Let's just park that idea.
Yeah, these are other names now.
But imagine if you were to be doing it, you'd be sleeping in the same bedroom as Mickey Rourke.
Well, that would be crazy if that was happening.
Incredible.
And you know how these things work out when you do a big TV show like that, as well, you know, right? You always make friends with a couple of the people in. You stay in touch with a few and then that moves on. But there's always one or two you end up having a proper bond with. So what I'm saying basically is you could end up being best mates with Mickey Rourke.
It would never be as good as being best mates with Chris Moyles.
Well, you're absolutely right. It would be better. Well, look, if you were to be going in, which clearly you're not, but he is, then, you know, we will be supporting you all the way. You and Mickey Rourke.
Zippity-doo-dah.
Hilarious. Hey, listen, thank you for coming on the show. I know you've got a big drive to Leeds now in the Chesmobile.
Indeed.
I saw a video of you on TikTok the other day, asleep on a beautiful tour bus.
Oh, yes. That was when going on tour with James Blunt.
Of course, that's what I knew. There's something else I wanted to ask you.
Yes.
So very quickly, because we're running out of time, Chesney and I messaging each other the other day, and he goes, I'm going on tour with James Blunt. And I said, be careful, that boy likes to drink.
Yeah, good luck, everyone.
And then about 6 weeks later, Chesney sent me a text going, just back from the tour, you're absolutely right.
It's true.
But he's lovely, isn't he?
Oh, I love him to death. He's so great. And him and his team are just like incredible. And the catering.
Oh, stop.
Catering.
really?
Where were you playing?
We did Amsterdam, Paris, Brussels, Bologna.
Oh, wow.
We did all around Germany, Berlin, Munich. It was incredible. So good. Great to be back in arenas. The first time I've been in arenas since the early 90s. Yeah. And I had my son with me on the road. So
Yeah, because he plays with you, doesn't he?
and to see
That's
him,
so cool.
you know, on stage with me, it's my favourite thing in the world.
I hope you kept your son away from James Blunt's debauched
couldn't.
ways.
I couldn't. He kept, you know, pulling him into the dressing room.
Oh,
Want a beer?
God.
Want a beer?
Blimey. The beer's the worst of James Blunt's vices.
Yeah.
The naughty little devil. Because obviously he likes staying up late listening to loud rock music.
Yes.
That's what I
Exactly.
remember.
Yeah. And playing.
It's good to see you. Everybody get Chesney's album. It's called Living Arrows. There it is. If you're
Chris
watching.
said so
I said so.
you have to now.
Get a signed one as well. That's
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Very
ChesneyHawks.com.
Lovely to see you.
Thank you for having me, man. It's great to see you.
Have a great gig in Leeds tonight.
Thank you. I hope to. I mean, apparently it's a great little venue.
Yep. Old Welling in Farsley, if you're in the Leeds and you want to go see Chesney Hawkes have a proper sing-song and a few pints tonight. Love to the family.
I will do. Thanks, everyone here.
Cheers, Chesney. Nice to see you again.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Chesney Hawkes.
Good night, everybody.
Radio X.